Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to do something a little bit different in this video. What you just heard was the performance version of a little medley with King Louis' song and Bare Necessities. But I also recorded the first time that I tried playing King Louis' song, which was just earlier this month, and how I played it then, which was like very not polished, just the first try. And then after that video, I will talk a little bit more about the changes that I made from then to that final performance. So for what it's worth, here's the early performance, not performance, practice run of King Louis' song. So I'm going to try to play a King Louis song, or I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book, which I haven't really played before, but I did look up the chords, so I have a general idea of where it's going. So the first part there, the verse is going back and forth between A minor and E7, I know that, and then the chorus part, I Want to Be Like You, it's C, A7 I think it was, and then some kind of D, G, back to C. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure which song to use either, but I'll start with my favorite Musette, see how it goes. Okay, right, so now you've heard that. Obviously, it got better and it got smoother. But some of the things that I did change was I changed the key. So when I first played King Louis' song, I played it in A minor, but for the performance, I played it in D minor instead. I thought that sounded nicer. I did change up the registers because I thought it sounded kind of nice and jazzy with the bassoon to begin with. So that's what I did for King Louis' song. I added 2 improv sections that were loosely based on the improv sections that are in the movie Jungle Book as well. So the first one, there's a monkey that's playing. So I took a little bit of that, was inspired by that. And then the second part, Baloo comes in and starts dancing and singing. And so that's when I changed the register from the bassoon to the master. And then I went straight in from Baloo's little improv section, or whatever I did that was similar to that, into Bare Necessities, which is of course also Baloo's song. And Bare Necessities I've played many times before, but this version here then was in the key of F, and I played it in the master throughout. First just straight through, and then the second time I added some improv to it as well. So that's what ended it. So that's sort of the progression of this little medley for now. I'm sure that, you know, if I were to play this again in a month or two or whatever, it won't sound the same as it does now. But those are the sort of changes and things that I think about as I'm preparing for a performance. So I hope that was fun.